Ooh, get them some time to hop on the call. Hope y'all having a great day so far. Hey, now, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. We're gonna be looking at GU today. I'm looking for it to continue to go up. Um, I'm gonna break down why I'm looking for it to go up and so forth. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Up here. And let me grab my glasses because this is tough. Trying to do it without the glasses. The vision was like, hold on, bro. All right, cool. So I'm looking at GU and out the gate, I'm looking for it to go up, right? I'm pretty much I'm already in the trade. I'm up 10 pips, maybe 12, I think. And it's a situation. But I want y'all to be able to see what I'm seeing, so y'all know why I'm taking the trade. So when I come to the charts, the first thing I go to is the daily time frame. I want to look at the zone that I'm trading within. And I look at yesterday's high and low. So I mark the highest point of yesterday's candle and the lowest point, right? Now I do use the TDI. So if you go to indicators up top, you type in TDI, Traders Dynamic Index, RSI divergences, the one that says I had a charts, that's the one you want to use, right? So when you're using this one, you come here and go down to the bottom and go to the settings. You're going to change this RSI period to 8, and then you're going to change this RSI period to 8. Now, even right here, this is why I'm saying it's about to go up. We marked yesterday's lowest point and highest point. We see that the candle that is current, this is the daily candle that is current right now. It already came down and retested off of this, what we call support. So if you're sitting down right now, the floor is below you. It's keeping you up from falling in the basement. Even if you don't have a basement, just look at it that way, right? So we know this green line is current price. So right here, this number to the far right, it say 23, blah, 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 right? What that number is letting me know is we are in a major buy zone. So it's going to be a buy happening on here. My thing is, it's the daily time frame, so it can take days before it get to its destination. Unless you're scalping and you just want a few pieces of the pie, right? So you want to determine how many pips you want to get. So for instance, these blue lines right here, 1.2370, ignore the last number, and then 1.2409, right? So that's 39 pips. So all you're doing is just doing real math, right? So from 70 to 20, right? So it's 2370, take 30, add it to it, you got 2400. Then just add 9 to it, that's 39. So right now, from 70 to where price is at now to 98, that's only 28 pips. Remember, so 23, that evens it out. 70 to 98 is 28. So if you would have had $1 a pip inside the market right here, you will be up $28. If you're doing a standard where you're doing $10 a movement, you're up $280 right now. So you can have what you want for sure. It can happen real fast. You just gotta pay attention to what you want to see. Don't over leverage and make sure you always got money in your account. There's no reason for nobody to blow their account. Even if you got to start with something small, right? I don't care if you got to start with $10. You can still compound a $10 account. Every dollar counts. Every cent that you make count. The same way that you look at a loss is the same way that you can look at a dub. I took a $2 loss. Okay, well then take a $2 dub too. And then do it again. Do it 5 times, you made $10. Now you got 20 in your account. Maybe you're a little bit more confident now, so you want to risk a little bit more. The lower amounts in your account is going to teach you discipline. So you're not trading all wild and things. So after I mark my highest point, my lowest point on a daily time frame, I'm going inside of the current daily candle, right? So remember, this is the daily time frame. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, it's for 6 4-hour candles that creates one daily candle. So now breaking it down like that, I have a clear vision on what's happening, right? So now look at it. These lines are already mapped out from the daily time frame. Look at where we are down here. Now we got the green line, which is current price. It's at the 50, which is cool. It's a squeeze inside the TDI, which stands for an explosion is about to happen inside the market. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, the moment it break above this top blue line, that's the beginning of the explosion. The exit of the trade is when it crossed back below the red line, which is a little difficult for some of us. Let me go here. This red line right here, when this break above, we'll wait for the green line to cross back below the red line. That would be the exit. So like for here, this is the entry for this buy. Here's the exit. But listen to me. If you prematurely see it already about to start going back down, exit the trade. Because if it goes back and cross below that red line, that's money that you're losing. Because remember, you're in a buy and it's going back down. And once it crossed, that's the exit. But if you prematurely see the exit, just get out early. So you save your profits. Same thing if I go from here to the 1-hour time frame, it's the same thing. But you have to find out for yourself what time frame worked best for your life. Everybody's schedule is different. Some people don't have time to get on the chart and scout. Some people need to be on a 4-hour time frame because it can take 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 potential hours for your trade to play out. So while you're at work, you don't have to look at your phone every second to see if it's going in your direction or not because you already have everything set up, right? So now that I have my zones marked, I look at the 4-hour time frame, I see where we are here. I can go inside of this candle and go to the 1-hour time frame. Now it's going to take 4 1-hour candles to create one 4-hour candle. Now I like to scalp. So I go down the time frames. I like to trade like the 15-minute, 5-minute time frame. So here I'm scrolling through just so we can see what's happening inside the market. Because everything is going to tell you a story. They said pictures worth, right? Same thing here. This chart is worth 1,000 words. So looking at where we are inside this move, from the higher time frame to where we are now. Now remember, at the higher time frame, we see buy all day. But right now, in this 1-hour time frame, that's at 65. 65 is a sell zone. So notice now we're seeing something different. This story is like, it ain't saying buy, right? So if you've ever been on a call meet, I tell y'all, we look for these patterns, right? Where it go up and come back and then take off. No Migos. Same thing here if it goes the opposite way, right? Now I'll just take this one right beside me. Can we see that you see how it's matching up with it, right? So this is what they call a Fibonacci move. Now, don't worry about the word Fibonacci move. Just call it the up, down, up, right? Just Fibonacci is just the technical terminology. Just think up, down, up. The market is either going to do a pattern of a down, up, down, or up, down, up. I don't want to confuse a lot of you guys with terminology. We can get into it later. But this here is what I was talking about. So this tool is allowing me to see where my take profit 1 is, my take profit 2, take profit 3, and my take profit 4 up top. Long story short, these lines here are retracement levels. So remember I was talking about up, down, up. So it's like a pullback, like a slingshot, right? So you went up. As a matter of fact, remember suicides, right? You run up, you run back, and then you run up again. Same thing inside the market. It ran up, pulled back, came to the 50 moving average. Now this is just an indicator that allows me to see if we're in a buy territory or sell territory. So I know if we're above this line, it turns green. I should be looking for buys. When I'm below it, it's red. I should be looking for the sales. Now remember, inside of these moves, there's going to be buys and sales because the overall move is based off the daily time frame. So it's going to be going up a lot, and it's going to be going down a lot. It's going to be going up a lot, then it's going to be down a lot. Then it's going to go up, 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 right? And then it go down a little bit, and then keep going up. That's how I want to see it. But everything has to match up. Everything has to be in alignment. So here, it pulled up, cool, got the pullback. Now I want to see it keep going up. Now, what I can do for myself is I can put a buy stop, or I can say when the market get to this top line, if it break above it, I'll enter the trade. This will be our buy territory. So if it break above here, which is 1.2409, right? So in 13 pips, it'll be, well, no, 3, 12, and 12, yeah, 13 pips. 12 pips, 12 pips, 12 pips. It'll be here. So that's giving it time to move in the direction it need to go to get you where you need to be. Now, remember I said I like to enter off the lower time frames. So this is the hour time frame. I'm looking at the hour story. Now I'm going to jump down. I'm going to go to the 30-minute time frame just so y'all can see how that looks. I'm going to take this off as well. 30-minute time frame. Now, right here, we are at a support level. This, oh man, this is beautiful. This is the support level. So that same Fibonacci retracement that I pulled up, that tool, this was the retracement level it came down to smack. So that gives me more confidence in my trade to say, oh yeah, it's definitely about to go up. And now my overall move based off the 30-minute time frame and is my TP4, this is my last take profit level. So I can come here and just leave it on my chart. I mean, this is for y'all too. So y'all, if y'all take the trade, this is TP4, and it's gonna leave a number on the side over there. a little surgery on a chart. Now, if you're using a TDI, you're like, okay, well, when do I enter this trade? Great question. So the initial entry was already missed. Cool. If you're basing your trade off this 30-minute time frame and you have the TDI on, wait till this green line cross this red line before you enter the trade. Hey now, I don't need to pay for it no more. Because I don't need you. I don't need you. So here is the support level. And I look at it again, it's also an old resistance. So this is a major key level right here. So a major key level is an area where if we both was downstairs and I ended up going upstairs, right? So you're downstairs, you see the ceiling, but I'm upstairs. I see the floor. So that little piece in between us is preventing us from actually breaking through. So this blue line is preventing it from breaking back below here. And if it respects it, it's going to continue to go up because we can see it's been an aggressive movement to the upside. This was just a pullback. So if it respects this again and start going up, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel more confident in the trade I'm taking. I'm going to risk a little bit more on the trade. Because if I see what I need to see happen, my analysis is correct. That means what I needed to see was correct. So I can take my trade with confidence. We can't get to the charts, analyze it, mark it up, and then when it comes to getting into the trade, we like, well, I don't want to take the trade because I don't want to lose any money. And that's a lot of our mentality. You just have to understand, be patient on what you need to see. If you don't know when you should enter the trade, we have a community chat. That way you can get some clarity on the trade that you're taking. So here from this 30-minute, same thing. I'm gonna jump down to the 15-minute time frame. Now I'm starting to get a clearer picture. Now this blue line right here that's going through the chart, let me just change this color. That's just a 200 moving average. It plays as a support and a resistance as well. So now inside of this area, I'll be looking for this to start pulling up. I'm looking here. So it's almost at a support here. It looks like it's creating an M pattern. So it could just continue to drop. So in order for me to get like a right now story, right? So I need to know like what's happening right now. I go to a lower time frame. So now I'm on a 5 minute. So this is why I have that right now mentality. JG Wentworth, it's my money. I need it now. Because I'm coming to the charts. I'm looking to get in and get out the market. So now I'm here. I'm like, okay, price is down here to 37. This is a buy zone. Okay, cool. This is an M that it created, right? This is a clean M. If it respect this line right here, it's going to pull up, and then this would be considered a reversal pattern. It just hit, okay, 1020 central. So this is what a reversal pattern look like. Uh-huh. I don't know why. I thought it, wait. Okay, I was about to say it wasn't on here at first. Where's a good one? this one right here, came down, up, down, and then takes off to the top. So now it's at this line. So if it continues to break below and close below it, it may continue to keep dropping. So then this reversal pattern would be invalid. What I'll do here is I'll go to a 30-minute, 1-hour time frame just to look at the overall move, just to make sure it's still moving in that direction. This is our support where we at. It's at the support where we at. So this could be an entry point. And what I would do is I would give myself a rule. This is the area. Now I drew this box from this candle. I took the candle wick part of it, the wick to the body. This is the part that's separating this old resistance from this new support. So remember when I said, if I go upstairs and you're still downstairs, you see the ceiling, but I see the floor. But maybe I'm upstairs stomping on the floor right now. I'm breaking the floor, which is your ceiling. So you looking up like, yo, what's going on? So now it's at 2386. It look as it, well, it did break below it, but it didn't close below it. It's still 7 minutes left on this candle, on this 30-minute time frame. So listen to it this way. The higher time frames guide us to where the market is going. The lower time frames, I use them for entry. Right? So if I'm on this 30-minute time frame and I see it's about to give me a buy indication, I'll go to the 5-minute time frame to wait for me to see that buy signal. So right here, when it crosses above that red line, which is the entry line, I can get confident, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this trade to the top. There's 1 minute and some change left on this candle. And this is where the patience come in. You have to be able to see the things you need to see before you just plug into any trade. If you don't see it how you need to see it, you're taking a chance. So we see it taking off here to the downside. It's below here. And you see right now, the green line is approaching that bottom blue line, which is the support. So when I'm looking at the support, I'm looking straight to the left. I want to see 3 or more candles, right? Boom, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 candles in a row. So market can potentially come to this point where this old buy was at and make a decision to turn around. And then if it don't turn around here, it'll go to the next support. 3 candles again, 1, 2, 3. It'll come down here. This could also be a fake out. So I can go to the 1 minute to see what it's doing right now, which now this is the entry. When we're outside the bottom piece of bread, the red line is right there with us. Once the green line crosses, that's entry. Green line is crossing the red line right now. So now, with me seeing this, I'm looking forward to start pulling up like a pamper. You see how here it broke below this blue line. That was the entry for the sale, which we didn't get to the 1 minute time frame. We're not gonna catch every last trade. And then here, once it break above that red line, which is doing now, we can see this will be the entry once it crossed this point. So this was the entry for the sale. And now this is the exit of the sale, but the entry for a buy. Price is in a major buy zone. The red line is at the bottom piece of bread with it. So once this cross above it, that's entry. Now this is a trade based off the 1 minute time frame. Right? So it can be minutes of this trade before it play out. It won't take hours. So understanding the time frame that you're on is also going to help you. Now we can see, let's go back into the TDI real quick. It crossed above that red line. It was outside the bottom blue line, which is the bottom piece of bread, the way I explain it. So your top blue line is your top piece of bread. The bottom blue line is your bottom piece of bread. Green line is current price. Your red line is your entry. So it crossed to here. That's the exit from the sell, but that's the entry for a buy. So that's why I said, okay, it's about to go up from here based off the 1 minute time frame. So when I go back to the chart, I'm like, okay, cool. I got what I need. You know what I'm saying? I got my indication. I know price is down here at a major buy zone. So I can start looking for what I need to look for to get my buy in. And then from there, I know I can't change anything about it. So I have to wait once I plug the trade in. I can't make the direction of the market go in my direction or change its direction. Once I commit to the trade, I'm in there. And then from there, it comes up to me if I'm going to set a take profit or a stop loss. If I'm going to let the market go to my stop loss, or am I going to close it out early? Am I going to let the market go to my take profit, or am I going to close it out early? How am I going to make this trade play out? Okay, it took the market 10 minutes to get down here. Why do I expect it to get up here in 1 minute? You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to be realistic. So think about traveling when you're looking at these trades, right? So remember when we initially got on this chart, we initially based this trade off the daily time frame. So overall, we're looking for it to go up based off of a 24-hour time mindset, a 24-hour mindset. There we go. We came down to the 1 minute time frame and seen a new perspective. Hey, on a 1 minute time frame, it's ready for a buy. So this is a buy, right? We just seen it go down, and we were talking about how it can go down and up inside this process because it's a 24-hour trade. Remember, when you're traveling, you don't get to your destination immediately. It takes time to get there. Adapt that same mindset into the chart. Like, you know what? If I'm on a 1 hour time frame, it's not just going to go to my take profit every single time in less than an hour or in just 1 hour. It can take hours. We got to stop trying to rush the process because we have money in our accounts. Trust the trades you're taking and be a smart loser as well. If you got a stomach of loss, like, yo, I'd rather take the small loss than a big loss. And big loss is what will mess with your mental and make you want to start revenge trading and doing all that extra stuff. Every call tell you that you are in the driver's seat, not only in your life, in every aspect of life. Don't just box yourself into one aspect and just say that you're only right. No, you can do whatever you want to with your life. If anybody plugged in that trade, you in profit. And y'all see how powerful the tool is. It literally gave us the game. It Nobody really had no drawdown, and it pilt to the top. And right, this is what that's 4 pips, right? So 4 pips at $10, that's $40 in 1 minute. And that's cool. Like I'm saying that's possible. So now watch this. Now that it happened here on this 1 minute time frame, I'm going to jump up to the 5 minute to see if it's coming from outside the bottom piece of bread. Nope, it's not. But I see that we got divergence going on here. So this right, so okay, divergence, it is a technical terminology. When you see like an opening like this, like you see how this is slanting left to right, but when we come down here inside of TDI, it's not slanting downward left to right. It's like slanting upward. It's like going this way. Let me scoot this over so I can move this over here. So, right, it's going like that. This is what they call divergence. So when you see it going the opposite way, you follow the TDI. And since this is slanting to the upside, we go to the up with it. Now that's a little bit more advanced on it. So anytime you see, let me take all the stuff off. No, I'm not gonna take everything off. Let me do it this way. Take this one on too. So let's get another one. Boom. This right here is like straight across, right? All right, we got that one. And look here. So you see the resistance. It came to the, what's this area here? 63. This is a sell zone area right here. So y'all have to keep coming to the class. You'll start to catch these numbers, right? So 63 area is a sell zone, which is why it sold. It came to the 50. It respected it. That's why it sold. So now we mark what we need to see. Now this here in the middle is momentum. So I'm looking on here to see if the momentum. Now this is a time where it's saying don't trade. This is straight, no momentum. It's not a buy or a sell signal. It's a don't trade right now signal. Momentum wise. So strictly off of just momentum, just this. Now let me see something. Wait a minute. It's something ain't right. Let me do this. There we go. I'm about to say it wouldn't be a flat consolidation that long. There we go. Okay, cool. So momentum, this is going to let me know the direction the market is going to go. Now, I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame really quick. I'm seeing here momentum is starting to cross to the upside. This is why I'm basing my trades as a buy overall. Momentum is about to shift to the upside on the higher time frames. We got a squeeze right here on the 4-hour time frame, which stands for a breakout. Now remember, 4-hour time frame, it take 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so forth hours that it can take for us to play out. So we got to be patient, adapt the doctor mentality, right? And let the trade come to you. Like, this is the only trade I'm going to take for the day. And we already got to take profit levels up here. So these green numbers here would be a take profit. So you can do, I like to play them safe. So like it's a 1.2452. I do 1.2450, right? This one say 1.2479. I can do 1.2475. I can do 1.2470, right? 1.2506. This can be just 1.25000, right? And then this is 1.2534. I can just do 1.2530. It don't have to always be directly on it. You can give yourself some leeway because it could be one pip off that could throw your whole trade. Like it will not let you win the trade just based off of one pip. So if you put your take profit a few pips before the actual take profit, you're giving yourself a higher chance of winning. So those are the take profit levels. And this is a higher time frame. So it can take tonight. It might not even go to the take profits till London session. That's at 2 o'clock in the morning. But again, it's on a daily time frame. So I'm sorry, not the daily. It's on a 4-hour time frame. So it can take that amount of time for it to get there. Can you do example with short long position? Yeah. With the short long this thingy here, I think I got one long position. Like doing something like this with it. You can do something like this for real. Now this is again a higher long-term trade, 32 pip stop loss from where it's at now. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, this is a 4 hour time frame trade. So you can to be safe, y'all can do it that way. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. Once I see what I need to see, this little box right here, what is that off of 15 minutes? 30 minutes? 30 minutes right here. So here, I'll do one of these numbers. You should say I enter the bud along here. Once it break above this part, I can put stop loss here. I like to be a good loser. I mean, so 11 pip stop loss. Oh, even the take profit ain't even up there yet. Right here. So 66, 60 something pips. Facts. I like that take profit one, two as well, always. So right here, this is how I would take that trade based on the 30 minute. 11 pips, I'm fine with that. If I lose $110, I'm cool. I mean, that's just $110. We eat $110 a week in fast food. We don't even think about it. We waste money all the time for things that we don't even need. So we complain with the mindset that we have because the money that we work for, we got to use it to live. But realistically, you're capable to do a lot more. You're just that powerful. Like you realistically can really have the life that you want just based off your decisions now. It's time to stop waiting, procrastinating, and making excuses and putting everybody else before yourself. You gotta put you first. Be the first one to make the change. Be the curse breaker. Like for a moment, do for you that you've been wanting to do for you for a minute. Give yourself a chance. If you never take the shot, you never know if you're gonna make it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I mean, pips are determined. So I personally don't use stop losses, but how I determined it was here's an aggressive buy. So this is a demand zone. So this is a zone that I would have my box here like this, boom, and drag all the way across. So this will be the support that I don't want to break below because then it could continue down. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool if it break below here. I know it ain't ready yet. So I'll take that loss. Now, once it break above it, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's going in our direction. So now I'm like, hey, now can you look at you? Yep, yep, yep. We have big facts. Absolutely. Yes, indeed, Trish. On the game. On the game. EU, I got you. All right. So I don't really trade E like that. So I'm gonna remove everything off. First step first. Go to the daily time frame. Mark yesterday's highest point and lowest point. All right, so we can see already out the gate, it look like it's on a downtrend, right? It came above the highest point and now it's breaking back down as if it's going downward. Check the indications here. It's a squeeze happening on a daily time frame and price is right here at a 37 buy zone, right? So right now I'm looking at to buy 4 hour time frame where we at price wise 57, still room to go up. We see the respect off the 50. Now when we look at this 52, this is a major key level. Three cans in a row here. This is old support, new resistance. This is also a breaker, order block. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not order block. This is a ceiling and the floor. So if you was upstairs and I went down, if we was upstairs and then I went downstairs, right? I went down. I see the ceiling, but you see the floor. So you were here. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go downstairs. Boom. I went downstairs. You're still here. I went downstairs. I see the ceiling. You see the floor. Now we're here. I respected it. Now we're going down. So based on the 4 hour time frame, it's going to be going down. It's already at the entry point too for um the entry line. Go to the 1 hour to get more of a story here. Bounce right off the 200. Respected it. Coming to this 50. So if it break back below this 50 again, let's look at the 30-minute. It already broke. So I can give myself a rule. If it break below give me 5 more pips to the downside. But oh wait. Momentum is going to the downside too. But let me see if that's the right one. Here. I had to mark my levels real quick so I know where the momentum will shift from. So this one I wouldn't take that lower based off the momentum. I think it's still continue to the upside. Now here, I would still have to see if it's on this one. Let me do it on this one too. I need to see all fake outs and everything. Hey. So based off this 4 hour time frame, I may teach this on a different call, but this is just me looking at momentum and getting the momentum levels on when the market gonna turn around and go in that direction. So now I'm liking how this one curved to go to the upside. Just like how this one is outside. Now it can take some days for this to be ready. Like for this momentum to shift up. We need that. We just need the moving averages to cross here, momentum wise. Once it cross here, I'll definitely flood it. I'll finally take it a EU or USD trade. Check the 1 minute. But yeah, I still think it'll go up. 5 minute time frame, even the lower time frame, we in the buy zone. Even if it came down to here, that's 10 pips. That's the 800. I'm saying that's the 800 moving average, so it can reverse from the 800. But keep a lookout on it. If you see it break above 98, I'm definitely will plug in with it. If you even see now as an entry point, because this is a demand zone right here. This is a place where it bought from prior. Right here, right here, right here. So I can remove that, take everything else off. Focus on this part. Now, if I want to take a trade now, again, being a good loser, right? Stop loss would be right below the box. I would do a 3 pip stop loss and have it go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that. Looking at the 1 minute, momentum is starting to go to the top. So right below here, you know what I'm saying? 3 pip stop loss. If you was already looking for it to go up too, that's how I would determine it. But again, I'm not going to use a stop loss. I'm going to visually be looking at the trade myself. And if it break below the zone, I'm like, all right, I'll just exit. It mean it just ain't ready yet. But that's how I would do it. Now I would put that as a stop loss for my entry. Why am I entering the trade? Now that's my next thing. What is making me want to enter the trade? What happened? Well, I don't know. I don't know why I'm entering the trade then. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know why you're entering the trade, don't enter it. You gotta everybody has to put themselves in the best possible chance to win that trade. We gotta stop being so okay with losing just because we got money coming in next Friday or this Friday or the Friday after that. Or somebody owe you money and you about to get that payment today or tomorrow, and that means you can lose this money. But what about you adding on to what you have versus losing just to get it right back, to lose it again just to get it right back? And you're in a cycle of not even having no money because you keep getting money to have to send money right back out. We gotta start operating different, y'all. Every last one of us. We got everything that we need to elevate within ourselves. We just gotta take the action. We just got to hear the right thing one time. We just have to have that aha moment one time. One aha moment can change everything. And I would have been like, oh, this right here, I would have took that loss. Oh wait, it's one more pip. It was 79. Yep, facts. So that would be the initial entry. Nick, like once it break above, that would be my reason for entering. And you see now we at the support level. So here go my reason for entering now. We at the bottom of the box and we about to cross the entry line. So we was 1 pip away from being stopped out of the trade. It didn't go to 79. So this, oh, this is a 3 pip. So if it came below here, this would take out the trade. But I got support here. The red line is right here at the support. We're about to break above it in 3 seconds. Watch it jump. Bam, just crossed it. That's entry, right? Now look here, it's just sitting here. So I'll be looking for this to go up, but like Nick said, a safer way, we wait till it break out the box. So that'll be the call for the day. Um, I'm gonna drop the recording on the YouTube. Factory reset secrets, and I'll be in the chats. I'll be in the chats. That GU trade, I'm still rocking with that long term. And let's win big, y'all. Let's keep elevating. Appreciate you, Trish. Word. Thank y'all so much. Hey, man.